Well, hello chaps, it's Troy, sitting in Soho having a nice cup of tea, post a blood test, because I had to get a blood test done, you can see there. So I thought I'd sit down, have a cup of tea and do a quick video, and I wanted to talk about disappointments in dating, okay, because contrary to popular belief, the world of dating is not all milk and honey, I'm afraid to say. There are going to be disappointments along the way. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to get into situations where, you think somebody really likes you, you think you've got a really good vibe, you think you guys have got really good chemistry, and then for whatever reason, it just doesn't happen. It doesn't come through. It kind of, maybe she flakes on you, she ghosts, or you guys go on a date and it's a bit of a disaster, or maybe you drop the ball, maybe you do something, and then in hindsight you look back and you think, oh my God, I can't believe I did that thing, If only I hadn't have said that, if only I hadn't have done this, if only I hadn't taken her to this place, maybe things would have been different. Life's a bitch, okay? I mean, what can you say? This is just part of the rich tapestry of existence and of modern dating. It's just how it goes. You're not going to win them all. It's just, there's so many nuances to this stuff, as we always say, and you can't beat yourself up too much. The only way that you can insure yourself against this kind of thing, or not even insure yourself against it, because you can't, it's going to happen, all right? Happens to the best of us. The only thing that you can do to mitigate it somewhat is basically have abundance, And the way to have abundance is to develop the necessary skills to go out and meet new people. It really is as simple as that. And we always bang this drum and, probably bored with us saying it, but it is the truth. The only way to mitigate against these mishaps in terms of dating is to dust yourself off and have the ability to go out and meet new people, okay? Now, the other thing to say is that sometimes rejection, or not even rejection, just if something doesn't go to plan, okay, sometimes that can actually be a good thing. Now, I'm not going to go big on believing in fate or sort of divine intervention or anything like that, but I do sort of think if something's not meant to be, if something's not meant to happen, then it's not going to happen easily, it's not going to happen smoothly. And this is why, guys will often say, oh, I was dating this girl and we were getting on really well and we went on all these dates, and then suddenly she stopped messaging me, and what do I do? What's the magical text that I can send to turn this all around and to, to make it all right again? And often the answer is just don't, just move on. In the book Dating Essentials for Men by Dr. Robert Glover, and also the follow-up actually is worth reading as well, frequently asked questions about dating essentials for men. He famously talks about looking for high interest versus low interest, okay, looking for high interest in the women that you're interacting with, and also availability, So there are occasions where, she might genuinely be interested in you, she might think you're cute or whatever, but she's just not available. She's got a boyfriend, she's got a husband, whatever, and that's a genuine reason. Alternatively, you may really like her, and she's just not that into you. She's low interest. She's medium to low interest on the scale, okay? And if you end up dating somebody like that, then, even if she's humoring you for a while, really, it's not worth your time and it's not worth your effort to be trying to convert somebody like that. We're not in the business of trying to convert people who aren't particularly attuned to us into really liking us, all right? That's just not what this should be about, all right? It's about going out there, being social, meeting lots of different people and finding those people that you genuinely vibe with, okay? Now, what can seem worse, or what can seem more painful or more galling, is when you meet somebody, and as I said before, you think that you're really vibing, you think that there's a good chemistry building there, and then it kind of messes up at the last hurdle. It kind of messes up somewhere, things are going in the right direction, and then suddenly somehow it messes up, either on the date, or you send some stupid message and she doesn't find it funny, or whatever. You have to be philosophical. You have to be philosophical about it. You have to just think, you know what, it is what it is. Life's shit, life's tough, and then you die. And that's the truth of the matter. So you've got to become inured to these things. You cannot take this stuff too much to heart. It's just, if you do, you're just going to drive yourself crazy, you know? So just try and relax about it, and most importantly of all, learn the necessary skills in order to bring new people into your life, because the more new people you're bringing into your life, you know, it doesn't necessarily take the sting out entirely, but it's certainly gonna ease it if you're confident that, you know, at the weekend you could go out and meet somebody else and have a great time with them, and maybe you're going to be better suited to them and they're going to be better suited to you. So that's my 2 cents on that particular issue. But look, I mean, disappointments, fuck-ups, mishaps, these things happen, right? We're talking about human relations here. It's not an exact science, okay? There are many, 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 many nuances about her character, about the way you guys interact, about her expectations, her agenda, whatever, that you're probably not even aware of, okay? Stuff that's happening in her past, stuff that's happening in her background right now. You don't even know all of the dynamics at play. So, you know, you can't blame yourself entirely when things go wrong. Obviously, you can look at it, you can reflect on it, you can try and learn some lessons, but in the end, you have to keep pushing forward, you know? You have to just move on, dust yourself off, crack on, and get on with it. Anyway, hope that helps. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The link is below. If you want to get on my free email list, which you absolutely should, the link is below. And if you want to book a free coaching call with me as well to discuss your dating situation, again, the link is below. See you guys again very soon. Bye-bye.